star-studded night tonight at Barclays Center. Ball is up and the game is on. The Clippers will have it to open up the fourth quarter as well. Reggie Jackson, who has played so well.
Clippers have a half-game lead over Utah and the Lakers. Intercepted by Green. Harden taps it ahead, and Leonard comes away with it. On the attack, Leonard, the floater, gets the roll.
And obviously the Clippers are a great defensive team as of late, but it's going to be interesting. They're going to be tested going against these great isolation players of the Nets.
Right down the middle, Green has it knocked away, and it was clean. Clippers on the push. George pull up three. Uncontested rebound for Kyrie Irving.
And has played and contributed to why they've been so good here to start the season.
On the cut, Durant tried to squeeze it in there to Kyrie Irving. In transition, the Euro, Paul George.
And has played and contributed to why they've been so good here to start the season.
On the cut, Durant tried to squeeze it in there to Kyrie Irving. In transition, the Euro, Paul George.
And everything on the perimeter. You know, they're not penetrating that defense. LA doing a masterful job, whereas Paul George, he's penetrating, getting to the basket. Impressive.
So Nets trail 20-11. Durant right down the middle. Kevin Durant gets to the bucket and the foul. He's got a quick 7, and the Nets have cut it to 6. Here's George, half-court set, lets it fly. No good. Rebound foot for George in the right spot. One dribble, blocked by Lawawu Cabarro. He's got a quick 7, and the Nets have cut it to 6. Here's George, half-court set, lets it fly. No good. Rebound foot for George in the right spot. One dribble, blocked by Lawawu Cabarro. He's got a quick 7, and the Nets have cut it to 6. Here's George, half-court set, lets it fly. No good. Rebound foot for George in the right spot. One dribble, blocked by Lawawu Cabarro. Zubats and Lou Williams. George. Over Brown? No. Rebound grab by Jordan. Foul called. Not going to get shots, though, from the outside. Paul George disagrees with the call.
That's been their challenge this season, playing defense. But right now here early in the second, they've been pretty solid. Oh, I spoke too soon.
Paul George, the silky smooth delivery from the perimeter. Points in the paint, a huge issue against Washington for Brooklyn. They got crushed on the interior to the tune of 72-34. After the turnover, Cutter, George, flip, no good. Rebounded by Durant. 43-41. LA, isolation for George. Cross. What a find, Batum! Roaming baseline, and PG-13 with a tasty dish.
And makes and takes tough ones.
Grant, he is 4 of 4 from the field, 9 points. George creating space, and he banks it in.
Such a devastating injury, but he has no fear, no trepidation whatsoever. It's been remarkable to watch how he has moved.
Do not go in there on Serge Ibaka. George denied Jeff Green, and Kevin Durant blitzing Paul George, who was looking for a call.
This third quarter, both teams competing on the defensive end. Nothing easy.
Paul George, bottom for 3. 67-63 Nets. George the drive. Help defense. Kyrie Irving the block. Knocked out of bounds by Leonard.
To start this third quarter.
He was 5 of 5, Grant. He has made just one of his last 6 attempts. George gets the bounce. Paul George from the perimeter. Here's Harden using the green screen. Jeff Green right to the cup. Layup doesn't go.
And once again, Ibaka. Putting some fear in the driver there. That contest.
Driving kick. Ibaka, yes, a 3. Kyrie Irving now with 26 points in 22 minutes. Jumper goes for Paul George. Here's Irving.
That one. I knew that.
Just for you.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Irving falling out of bounds. Here's Leonard.
A taller defender on Irving, and Leonard in transition.
Here's
Irving.
Irving.
That one, I knew that.
Just for you.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Irving falling out of bounds. Here's Leonard.
A taller defender on Irving, and Leonard in transition takes his time.
Durant gets it back from Jordan, picked up by George. Harden lines it up. Rims out on a 3-ball.
And you just have to love the energy right now from the Brooklyn Nets, just competing on every possession.
Batum, kaboom for 3 and a foul. George one-on-one with Luwawu Cabarrot. Pull-up pop. He's got it. Paul George with 1 second left. Brown heaves at the horn. And that'll do it for the third quarter. There was a smile underneath that mask when you started talking about Tottenham. George misses from the outside to start this fourth quarter. George pull-up pop. Yep. Rebounded by Jordan. 93-92.
That became Mahorn's one defensive move there in the post.
Oh, it's a signature. Knock away by Harden.
So important.
Paul George. Hard drive. Kick. Williams. The floater goes down for sweet Lou Williams.
Here come the Clippers leading by 2. George picked up by Shamet. His mouth begins to water. Double ball fake to the rim. Counted and a foul. And the Clippers put their hands on the wheel.
He didn't settle. He attacked. Used his body, his size, able to get the 3-point play. And he's in the corner on that play. You give the ball to Harden this time, and he able to finish and convert. But pick your poison. Really, these 3, sensational fourth quarter.
Off the George miss.
Wow. Big time shot by KD. All you can say is wow.
Batum answers with a triple. Irving backs off. Jackson gets it in. George a 3. It's good. Paul George on target. It's a 1-point game. 1-point game. 14 seconds left. Shot clock and game clock are lined up. They get it in cleanly. Harden gives it up. Durant drives in, and he is fouled with 9 seconds left. Looking, bounces for Irving. Foul given with 1.9.